Hello everybody and welcome back to some more of our FM19 Journeyman in charge of Troyes in the Domino's Liga 2. And well, if you take a look at the league table here, things are looking pretty similar to how they did at the end of the last episode. 5 points clear at the top, 7 points clear of dropping into the playoffs, so it looked like things are going pretty well. However, it's not quite as nice as it looks, because if we go over to the team, you will see that we do have some issues. Schilling is in at defensive midfield and Diabate is in at centre half. Now, Bordas is only suspended, which is no major problem. However, Ponte has picked up an injury for 5 weeks to 2 months. It's probably going to see him out for the rest of the season. He might be able to make it back for the late games, but even then he won't be fully fit. It's a bit of a blow, to be honest. I'd rather that didn't happen. It's just annoying, to be honest. We do have adequate replacements in Provo and Diabate, which shouldn't cause too many issues, but well, it always sucks to lose a player through injury. However, against this game against Bastille, who are down in 18th, it shouldn't make too much of a difference. The game coming up against Metz is an entirely different story, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Let's get into this first game, going with the same lineup apart from those two changes. And, well, one other thing to notice is the 16-year-old right-back who I said I might give game time to, he can't be registered, and youth players need to be registered to play in this league, so we won't be doing that. But they've got a narrow diamond here. It looks fairly solid, but, I don't know. I feel like if they're going to go narrow against us, we're just going to have the edge through being a better team, so I'm not too worried. Hopefully, we can prove myself right, but I expect nothing but a win. Should have just let the assistant do it, because we got nothing. Don't know why I went back on that strategy, but he's played well without reward. Stefan, yeah, he hasn't scored in a while, but he has been playing well, so I don't really mind too much. He's definitely been playing a good part in the games, but hopefully he does get back onto the score sheet soon, because he's a striker. It's kind of helpful when your strikers score goals. Well, we've got a throw in here. Early into the game, Nasruddin tries to pick someone out, loses it, but immediately reclaims the ball. And we're looking now to try a different approach as we flick it out to his right-hand side. But Martin can't get there. They're potentially on a bit of a break here, and Diabre's on it. They're trying to work it slowly, going for a bit of build-up, but hopefully we can win it back and try an attack of our own. But so far, they're maintaining possession very well, and they've lumped it forward. Diabre's on it. He comes forward. We block the shot, though. And, well, it deflects out to Schilling. Not a thrilling highlight there, but a little bit of a rhyme going on. But, yeah, at least it shows some good defense from us. And, well, there's another one going on right now. Mysonial's on it, and we're going to look to try and work forward. I feel like we need to try and go down the middle. The fact that they've packed it with players with their formation doesn't help, but I just feel like it's our best option. But Nasruddin, out on this left-hand side, flicks it across. Martin goes for goal, and Quentin Martin bags his first goal of the season, assisted by Nasruddin. The fullbacks combine. And, well, it works out beautifully. I said we needed to go a bit narrower with our play, and then the two widest players on the pitch decide to combine and score a goal. Martin's completely unmarked, and he might be a right-back, but well, he's not going to take that disrespect, to be honest. He's going to put the ball in the back of the net if you leave him that open. And it puts us 1-0 up early on into the game. Hopefully we can pick up a couple more. We've got a throw in here. Nasruddin looks for Stefan. A lot of highlights come from Nasruddin throw-ins. The cross isn't great, but Marietti gets onto the ball, strikes, it's saved and hits the bar. I feel like Marietti, more than anyone else, has shots that go really, really close but don't quite go in. Like, I feel like he could very easily be on double the amount of goals which he's actually on. If, like, literally a shot was a centimetre the other way. The amount of time he hits the woodwork is absurd. But, well, half-time, we're 1-0 up. We've had the majority of the play. We've had literally every shot on target and most of the shots. It's all going all right, to be honest. You can't really complain too much about it. And, well, even better news is Metz are 2-0 down, which, if we win this and they lose that, that'll give us an 8-point gap at the top of the table, which would be absolutely huge at this point in the season. I'm happy with your performance, and well, there's not much of a reaction on it. Only Quentin Martin, the goal scorer, really having much to say about that, which is quite disappointing, to be honest. I'd have liked a bit more, but, well, I guess we can't complain too much, because we really should be beating these, and we shouldn't be ecstatic about the fact that it's happening. Got another throw in here. Quentin Martin's going to look to put it forward. Stefan, well, he does get tackled and brought down, and we get a free kick, and they are going to pick up a red card. It's his second yellow, and yeah, he is going to go straight off. Well, leaving us with a man advantage with half an hour left. And let's just see how the formations are shaping up after that red card. Because what will they have done to sort of compensate for that? They've just taken off a striker. Are they just going to try and go for a one-goal defeat? That seems a bit odd, but Well, is there anywhere we can maybe exploit? Like, who's this guy? It doesn't look like it, really. Okay, so for now, I'm just going to keep it as it is, and we're just gonna get on with the game, and hopefully, I don't want to make any changes, I just want to crack on, but they do have a highlight here. We need to try and win this ball back, because a 1-goal lead against anyone with any amount of men is never fully safe. We do need a second goal, really, as Marietti nicks the ball, tries to find Stefan but can't, reclaims the ball, though, from their clearance, plays forward to Stefan, this time it's successful, he goes out wide, he puts in the cross, and Gargo do a Ferrio. Well, we've had 2 players score, and for both of them, it's their first goal of the season. Another assist for Noé Stefan. He's bagging a lot of those lately. One thing I really have noticed is the amount of times Noé Stefan will just drift out wide and put in a cross. He is very, very good at it. You know, he's really good at finding space for himself. And then Gargo de Othario gets on the end, and it gives us that 2-goal lead which we were just talking about. It's very nice to see. And again, Noé Stefan, another assist. Even when he's not scoring, he's having an impact, which is exactly what we want. 20 minutes remain, though, and we are going to make a bit of a change. I think we just go wide, if I'm being honest. Let's just go through this for the last few minutes and give our wide players a bit of a chance to run at people. Bring on Mbuemo, bring on Grandsar, go attacking on them. I'm going to keep Stefan as that advance forward. I don't really think we need to press the centre-halves too much this game. Do I really want to take off Gargo de Othario? No, I don't. I've changed my mind. Gargo de Othario can stay on. Schilling can come off. What am I doing here? Jesus. So, I've made the changes. Gargo de Othario's on, Grandsar, Berger, and Mbuemo, and, well, we're all good to go. Let's get these wide players on and see if it has any impact. We've got a throw in here. Quentin Markin finds Grandsar, finds Berger, and, well, we're looking to try and find something, but the shot, not that good. It goes over the bar, and I feel like he could have done a bit better from that, but at least we're still the ones in control of the game, and, well, as the last sort of few minutes are going to fly by, maybe there is a chance for us to get another, as there is a highlight. Nasreddin to Mbuemo. Oh, there's a man in the centre, but, well, he goes all the way back to Derek Asede. Strikes, but it just slips wide. I thought that was going in for a second. He was in a lot of space there to receive that ball. A great bit of work from him to carve that out for himself, but, well, there's 5 minutes of regular time left to play, and so far they're yet to even register a shot on target, so I don't think we're in too much danger of throwing this away, and it's been a relatively convincing performance. I think that's about the only thing you can say about it. It's against a fairly weak side that haven't done too much all season, and, well, we put the points on the board where we should be, which is all you can really say. One thing to actually note is Diabate's rating, a 7.3. Very good for a young player who hasn't featured too much for us. Very nice victory. Man of the match goes to Nasreddin for an assist. And, well, just a general good performance. Most of the highlights started from his throw-ins, so that might be something to do with it. But the big game of today is coming up now. It's the game against Metz. We need to win this game. Now, it's a bit less urgent since Metz did lose their match against Orleans, but Nancy are now the team in second place, and we are 7 points clear of them. We still need to keep putting points on the board just to see this out. 9 games remain of the season, and we are in a prime position to win the league. If we throw it away now, it is a massive bottle job, and I really don't want to do that. So, here we are then for the game against FC Metz, and although Ilan Bordas is back in the side, having served his suspension, there is another minor issue, which is Noé Stefan picked up a 2-day injury, meaning he is playing today with injections. He just needed them to get through this game, then he'll need 2 or 3 days to recover, which should get him through to the next game, which is in about 2 weeks' time. So, it's not the end of the world, but it certainly isn't ideal to have one of your best players playing through with injections. However, I'm hoping it doesn't have too big of an impact on the game. So, well, it's a massive game today. We really need 3 points from it. If we can get that, it will put a big gap between us and Metz, leaving Nancy as our only immediate competition, which would, well, be a very good way to sort of start the run into the end of the season. Now, they have a 5-3-2. It's nothing too unfamiliar, but, well, we're going to need to do well to beat it, that's for sure. No, we know what to do. Hand over to the assistant. Oh, look, there we go. He gets reactions. He got 5 players to react positively to that, which is always good. We deserve to be in this position. He's the natural choice. There we go. Let's just get on with this. Let's get on with this game, and, well, hopefully we can put in a good performance, similar to what we did against Lorient a couple of games ago. They've got an early free kick. Diallo's going to strike. It hits the crossbar. Diabate gets it cleared just for a corner, though. It's a bit of a testy start, to be honest. The free kick there, very, very close. But they're going to take the corner. Can we get it clear? We can. Asede puts it out for another one. Brilliant. And, well, we're on the defensive here. We need to clear this. Now, there's always the chance we can counter-attack, but Well, I'd just rather they weren't having chances from corners, if we're being honest, as they claim this ball. Is it going to continue? It looks like it might do, as we block the cross. And, well, the highlight still carries on. Maybe something more to come of this, as they're trying to work it. No, that does finally end it. But, well, there's another one immediately after from a free kick deep in their half. But Nasruddin cuts out well. Can we maybe find a chance of our own here? Still within the first sort of 10 minutes. And, well, there's every chance we can have a good opportunity as Berger back to Nasruddin. Can we find a cross? Oh, he goes for it. It's headed clear, but Derek Asede pounces. Can he strike? He can, and he finds the back of the net. Well, the cross from Nasruddin, is fair to say, wasn't that good, but neither was their clearance, falling straight at the feet of Derek Asede, who, well, struck very, very well. Like we've said before, whenever he scores, really, he has a lot of chances which don't result in anything, but the ones that do, well, they're normally very good efforts, like that one there, which flies past the keeper, and less than 10 minutes into the game, puts us 1-0 up. Little bit fortunate that their clearance fell straight to us, but, you know, you take your luck when you get it, and they've got a throw in here. Another potential opportunity in a game which is so far action-packed, as Garga Diothario plays forward to Stefan. Sorry, I tripped over my words a little bit there. And, well, we reclaim the ball in the centre. Nasruddin goes for a cross. Their keeper claims. What's this going to come to, then? Because so far, well, it's not been anything highlight-worthy, as their keeper's on the ball. He plays it out wide, and so far, they're maintaining possession. They plump forward, and, well, they're running through. They pass across. Diallo strikes, and it is levelled at 1-1. Well, action-packed is certainly the word so far. Chances to both teams coming in thick and fast, and both teams have capitalised from one of them. It's not ideal that they've equalised, let's be honest about it, but I don't think it was anything too tragic. It was just a very good long ball forward, which really did split our defence very well, to be honest, and the second man was there when they needed him. But Martin's going to take a throw in for us, and as we try to find a goal to put us back in the lead, he puts in a cross, but it's headed clear. Asede's on it now to Gargo. Marietti back to Gargo. Can we find a shot? We can. Marietti just goes over the bar. Oh, so close there, but we still can't find a shot to put us back in the lead. Level at 1-1. We've got a corner. Bordas is going to take. He flicks it towards the back post. Marietti nearly there. Follett nearly there, but not quite. Diabate goes wide. More shots that are just going so close. We're absolutely peppering their goal, but we can't find the back of the net as Marietti strikes, and again, it's just wide. It goes out of play for a goal kick. We're having chances. We just cannot find a goal at all. So half-time's here then, and since those last couple of efforts, it's been relatively quiet. And, well, it's 1-1, which isn't really good enough, but it's not terrible either. I'm going to say you've been unlucky, and, well, it didn't really get the reaction I wanted. I do feel it's the case, though, because we've had a lot of chances. They're just not really resulting in anything. And there is a temptation to make a bit of a change, but I'm not sure whether the answer is to go wide, whether it's to stay narrow. I think I'm going to try going for a wide system quite early on, just on the edge of the second half. And let's go for Mbuemo on the left, as always, Gransar on the right, and let's just go with this and see what it can carve out for us, because, well, we need to change something, because we need more players who can put the ball in the net, and I think taking off Gargo, especially for another attacker, is probably the way to do it. They've got a free kick here. Diallo's on it. He's going to strike, and it just goes over the bar. Second half so far has been relatively quiet, but we are going to see the goal kick coming straight from this as we pump up. Can we win the ball? Well, we managed to head it down to Gransar, but he gets tackled, and they look to claim it and do so. Martin maybe could have got to that if he'd have ran forward, but, well, they're on a break now. They pass across. Diallo's on it. He strikes. Maisonio with a good save. That should have been a clean goal for them, and the fact we managed to keep it out is quite good, to be honest. But they're going to take the upcoming corner. Can we please get it clear? Maybe? No, they just head wide. We really need to find some chances of our own here because, well, time's running out for us to take the lead in this game. I'm going to go for Vita Gabriel on for Noé Stefan, who's obviously playing through that injury with those injections. Well, I'm hoping Vita Gabriel may be able to offer something to find us a winning goal. They've got a goal kick here, and they're going to play forward. We need to win this ball back, and we need to do it soon. Hopefully we can try and force a poor pass or something to try and reclaim possession. But, well, Bordas manages to nick the ball, knocks it to Nasruddin. The ball goes forward. And, well, Asede finds it in the centre of the park. The forward pass not great. But Martin out on the right-hand side. Can we find a cross? We can. Back post? No. But Marietti in the centre strikes and it just slips in. Just between the keeper and the post. And we go 2-1 up. I was hoping that, well, something more would have happened a little bit earlier so we could try and secure this. But at least we managed to get back on the score sheet in a good way as their headed clearance is poor. It falls straight to Marietti, and both goals this game have essentially came from poor clearances. I know we've created a lot of chances, and eventually their clearances are going to shake a little bit. They're not going to be consistent, but still, it's not the cleanest way to score, but at least the ball is in the net when it matters. But another highlight here. Ideally, we can turn it into one of ours, and we seem to be doing so. Nasruddin does well. Vita Gabriel pounces, finds the back of the net, and surely that is going to secure the game as we go 3-1 up with just minutes remaining. Well, it's been a very good defensive display. I think that's the most we can really take away from this. Nasruddin with a very good challenge there. Running forward, he gets tackled, but it falls to Vita Gabriel, who manages to strike very well, very confidently there. Places it perfectly. And, well, doesn't hesitate on a shot which he didn't have much time at all to take. It was very well done to him. Fair play. And, well, there's another highlight here. There's still 4 minutes of added time. So, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves, as they're going to look to try and create something. They've obviously got quite a lot to play for here. They're still fighting for automatic promotion. They aren't going to roll over easily. And as they try to go for a cross here, they head just wide. That's another goal. That's another shot, that I feel really should have resulted in a goal. They've had a couple this game. And either Mysonial's pulled off some very good saves, or they've just missed. They've just literally missed the goal. And, well, it wasn't an easy game, but we have came away with a 3-1 win, which I feel is a bit unrepresentative of the game. I feel like, I know we had more of the shots and more of the shots on target, but they felt a lot more threatening than this is revealing to us. But it's a 3-1 win, and it's a very, very good win at that. It's sort of the end of this really rough run of games that we've had twice this season, involving Amiens, Lorient, and Metz. Let's just say it's a very nice victory, because honestly, what more can you say? Derek Asede and Marietti getting the same rating of an 8.3, the highest in the game, with Marietti taking the Man of the Match award, probably for the winning goal, the goal which won us the game, essentially. And, well, we won. We won. It doesn't feel like it. I don't know why. It really doesn't feel like that game resulted in a win, but it did. And that is going to do excellent things for us on the league table. Now, Nancy were able to pick up a 1-0 win over Le Mans, which, well, expected really, isn't it? It's a really good team playing a not-so-good team. The really good team won. Let's not act like that's the shock of the century. But we are now 11 points clear of dropping out of these automatic playoffs, or these automatic promotion spots. If Lorient win their game, it will drop to a 10-point clearance, but that is absolutely huge with only, 8 games remaining of the season? That is massive, and so far, I mean, even on goal difference, look at us compared to everybody else's. We are 20 goals clear on goal difference so far. It's looking good. We just need... Do we still have Nancy to play? I believe we do, right? I think we play them towards the end of the season, if I'm not mistaken. No, we actually have already played Nancy, so, well... From here on out, it's not too difficult of a run. The only issue being the next 2 games are teams that, well, we've lost to earlier in the season. Reims and Angers. They're both deceptively good, I think. Like, Reims down in 12th, but they're a bit of a bogey team for us. And Angers down in 9th, but they've still got a very good squad, which is capable of upsetting any team, I think. But from then on out, I mean, VAFC are a decent team. Stade Lavalloy are a good team. Dunkirk have had a good season. But it shouldn't be too difficult, so... I'm optimistic, but we need to get through these next couple of games first, and that will be going up tomorrow at 5:30, as it always does. Or you can subscribe to get that into your feed, whichever you prefer, and also follow the Twitter and join the Discord. Sub boxes have been breaking a little bit recently, so the more methods you give yourself to find the videos, if you're interested when they go live, the better, really, because YouTube's not really holding its own right now. But that being said, let's wrap this up, and I will catch you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. Thank you very much for watching. Leave any feedback in the comments below, and I will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.